Good evening once again, fellow Toastmasters. My speech tonight, just to remind you all, is how I was raised. I was raised, you will find out deeper when I go into this, just to start opening up. I was born and raised in Limpopo. Back then it used to call it the Northern Province. It changed, named after the river. Some of you might have done geography, would know about it. At school, I was raised in a small town called Richard on the N1 North towards Musina, about 100 kilometers to Musina or so. Small town, big challenges. Raised by a mother and a father who happened to be Christians. And in my teen age, my father decided that he is going to call him so that he can't be doing the labors, but he's being called to fish for men. My father was working in Icebreaker of this. Back then it was in the late 1990s, and around 2000, that's when he officially decided he has to pursue his calling. He left his job, came back, and started the ministry. Being a pastor's kid, it came with a lot of challenges. Because the community and people around you expect you to be this superhuman. You know, have the DNA of Christ. Like, you need to live like Jesus. You don't have to fault. You don't have to use vulgar words. You don't have to fight when you play with other kids. And I was raised in a family that said, do unto others as you want them to do unto you. In the society that we're growing in does not always portray the best of a person. I was raised with certain laws and rules to follow. One of the difficult ones was I was forced to participate in a Sunday school, whether I liked it or not, because my mother would prepare a night before custard and jelly, and the Sunday food will be ready for Sunday morning. And you know, if you don't participate at church, you might not touch it. The sad part, I was the only son, and it would be painful for me not to taste the good smelling food that the mama had prepared. Raising that family in a small village, and then we moved to the township where life started to have no balance. You know, life, those who have grown in the township, you encounter different people and different cultures. You have it was mixed languages. So you're studying, interacting with many people around your community. However, I never forgot how I was raised from my earliest age, that I need to remain myself. I should not fall for what they do because it looks cool, but I should remember what I was told at school, at home. Time came, I got naughtier, but I never got too drunk. I would drink a little bit and I'd go back home, but my mom never knew that I had drink. So even today, if you could call my mom and say, he was drunk, she was like, no ways. Because that's how I was told, that you don't get drunk, and you bring us down because of your drunkenness. You need to portray and bring that respect. And people need to see that you are a child of a pastor. So I was raised to live my life fearfully, never really being out there or exposed to things that young kids are free to do. I was raised with love, and I was taught to respect each and every adult that I come across. Love, respect, and be friendly to everyone that you come across. Do not judge others, because as a child of God, you will be reminded that if you judge, you're also going to be judged with the same measure you used to judge. So I will always not want to find myself on the other side of the book. So I grew up in that sense, and how my parents wanted me to grow up. And that's how I was raised. Today I am a man, I have a wife and kids, and I'm raising them in a different way, but allowing them to be themselves and not forgetting the importance of life and the gift and the rules that made me a better man. Thank you.